Hello. I decided just to skip all the boring stuff and just explain what I see from the lore and videos. So I'm basically talk about all different parts about every video and just like talk about it at once, cause yeah, screw it. So basically, I just talk about all the highlight stuff. So essentially, from the other parts to talk about is basically explain each episode and things. The last episode, is explaining the parts of, episode 3 and 4. So now I'm just like, yeah, screw it. I'll just talk about all of it. So basically, though, the other parts of the series explain all the demon stuff and the ranks. So basically, Moloch's character is kind of like, well, the heir to like a demon throne or something. So her father creates the X demons and unleashes them things. So every year and things. Which then makes me think, is it like, it takes like a year to like make all the X demons or something? Or is it a case where they go back to like a certain bit? Like like when the ring comes at the end. But I'm gonna take like a quick minute to talk about something. So whenever I've like watched a video of Academy, I always found myself playing Devil May Cry. Each character felt like a Devil May Cry character. Like, so for example, Yuki's character, she reminded me of Nero, because she finding out more about her demonic heritage. Julius is like, the character Nico, fallen person of the group, or somewhat person. Monarch is like Virgil after DC5, because she still cares, just not as much, but still cares. Monarch's dad, we haven't seen a physical appearance of his character, but, he feels like Moondus in a way, like creating the X demons in a way. So basically, like creating the demons. As has like Eve, Dante and Virgil's mother, because, well, she cares a lot about her friends and, well, gardening, because, well, there's like the manga DMC, she talks about help with the garden stuff. And, in, well, in WW Academy, Ezra's character, or, parents own, like, a flower shop in a way. So, Lilith's character is like DMC Virgil, cares only about her plans to improve her power and life in a way. Vin is like J.D. Morrison because he just, well, has the vibe to him. Valentine's character is interesting because she's like Navin from DMC. If you don't know who Navin is, basically she's all like a, well, kind of like a vampire in a way, or something like that. But essentially though, Navin's boss fight, she turns electric car, which is literally electric, and also because her body, when she bites you, you can't break free. Like when, Valentine tells you, to stop doing something, he doesn't like. Eventually, when Valentine, does the eye thing where basically, basically stop saying something or doing something like that. Like how when Navin, bites your neck in the game, unless you use a certain power, then, well, you're stuck with that, happening. So, yeah. So, other characters, like, for example, because yeah, it's just so many different characters that have so many different things, to them things. Essentially, though, all the characters here are good, but that was just a quick thing I want to talk about and things. But, I don't really know, because Dante feels like Bale, but the thing is, though, since the character's not perpetually drowning in debt, I can't really see anything what character you really would be about, so yeah. But other than that, though, I can't really think of anything else really to say about their character things, but yeah. But skipping all the bullshit, let's get to the point. So, when you get hit by the truck in the first episode, she falls like an accident that happened things, But later in the series, when his mom, paid off the guy that hit her with the truck. So yeah. So then you can rank up things. See, when Yuki's angry or something, her horns turn bright red. Which, I thought was interesting because one, could it be that's, because he talks about how some demons can change their horns and basically, if a horn gets chopped off or something, it like grows back or something, which is cool, but that makes you think, are their horns, color and things tied to their emotions? Because, like, here's the thing, because, like, next season of W Academy, I hope it features other circles, like, the circle of, well, like, well, purges all of them, like Lust, Rage, no, it was wrath, violence, all that stuff. But essentially, though, what happens is that, well, since you got hit by a truck, and then, Pistachio is basically her stepbrother, or brother, it's confusing sometimes. But yeah, but all the characters have interesting points. So basically, Julius's character has a family who don't like him that much because he was born, well, rank 1, and basically his power, well, actually not born rank 1, but he, was when he was a rank 1, they all hated them. So Julius's power is this, so his glasses, we give him protection from Valentine's gaze and stuff. And, when if he does look at you, you don't turn to stone, but, you go like a paralyzed thing or something, and like a week you die. Yeah. So yeah. So basically, so far we've had in the series is basically Mysterious Truck, the ranks, and Moloch's dad. Because though Moloch's dad creates the demons, Lilith, wanted, Beelzebub to, well, have arranged marriage to marry Moloch. But this didn't happen because, well, he was just like no, and well, they didn't force him or anything. It's just like well, no. So yeah. So then there are the heads of hell, not the rulers, but like kind of like a council in a way. So since they don't have like a king or queen of like the fourth circle, it's so far it's just like a council. So unless there's someone who is a ruler, it's just a council so far. So next thing happened is the school itself. Now most of the staff members of things, and basically they just tried to train different ranks, and basically well the attention thing and all their teachers. So yeah. So school has a gym, which thing is though Julius' character is not really well athletic because well his snake body. So as we saw when he tried to climb the thing, he was just well too heavy, so he just fell. No, Ai's character, well, can't do that in general for two reasons. One, he's dead, and two, well, he doesn't have arms. Unless he does a thing where basically he like does a leg trick or something. So yeah, but basically though, in the start of the final episode though, like this season finale part two, when it shows the candle beginning and when I dies, the candle gets blown out. That makes you think of was the Fates. The Fates are Greek women who basically do this. One spins the thread, one measures the thread, and one cuts the thread. Essentially, one's making the life, one's measuring how long that life is, and one's cutting that life when it comes to end. So yeah. So essentially, though, you know, I really hope it's the other circle of things. But basically, back to the point, though. So what's gonna happen with season two? So predictions, cause one. So yes, we might see other circles, but I don't know. New characters, hopefully. But will there be like afterlife, afterlife? Or is I just well dead? Cause like here's the thing. So if a demon dies, in well the upper world, do they just go back to hell? you know, or if they do just die entirely now. So yeah. So each character has a certain backstory in a way. Yuki's one is basically, well, she's just trying a demon, living a normal life in the human world and trying to make friends, but then gets hit. Ezra's one, you know, apparently her original name is Violet, but she doesn't like to be called that, and well, just goes really depressed when she gets called that. So basically, she has like mysterious past in a way. Julie's character is basically one with a family, who doesn't really care, like at all really. Bale's character is a guy, who just wants like, run up on things, just help when he can, you know. And basically his mom, Katrina, or Mama Cat as they said in the series, basically her, she's, well, Bale's mother. What she does is basically like to check on Bale and basically just also rule somewhat of hell. So yeah. So other characters like Student Council itself, because here's the thing though, because in the trailer for Devi Academy, we saw a lot. Now, when it showed the scene with the Student Council and Marlock drinking tea, originally I thought like that was the principal or something, because well, big chair in the middle of the room with a giant desk. I was thinking, oh, cool, one thing like maybe like president, not a president, no, I mean the principal, but no, it's Marlock. So yeah, but hey, I mean, Student Council president, so yeah, sure, it's not the same. Either way, though, you know, each character, like I said, has their backstory. So Eyes one basically has like was it yeah, if it was his dad's Cyclops, it was something else or something. So yeah. Which then again, just imagine like Eye coming out like the womb and his head's on fire. Like, huh. Let's just get that. So Karma's character though, I mean, he's hilarious, because apparently, so basically, he has ability of ice and things, and apparently can make it so cold that it works in hell. So yeah, and well, he froze his house at the end of in the series finale, so he could stay safe, for next season in a way. Because some people were saying in the chat, like, what about Karma? Where's Karma and things? No. So that's that. So then, I's character dies, which I'm seeing from the live chat, people were really not happy. Some people were literally saying if I dies or like when the original cast dies, I'm suing. I'm like, okay, yeah, they really like I's character. So yeah. So at the end though, at the season finale, it shows like aftermath in a way. Yuki, then looks at I's head and then walks away, and everyone just sad of things. Vin Vin loses his arm, and yeah. So then three other demons, or four other demons, are in the human world near a Ferris wheel, which, I mean, maybe like, London maybe? I probably would need to check that last episode again. But yeah. Essentially, if I miss, like I said, if I miss out some points of the series, I'm sorry, because, well, one, it's a very long series. But the new series is going to be like a spin off or like a side story of My Hero Origins. So yeah. which is basically a Minecraft series based on My Hero Academia. So yeah. But also, she did do some other series though, like some her own series, like the Persona series. Um, time what was like Timeskip was it called or something, And she also did something like Akama Academy or something. I can't remember. But she also featured other YouTubers things like the Origin series, like Origin Olympus. Now here's the thing. I like the Origin Olympus series. It's good. The thing is though, is the watch of it. Now, one, I can watch Order Olympus. It's good. I haven't finished it all, but the thing is, whenever I watch a series or like play a game or something, and I like the series about it, I want to understand the lore of everything. But the thing is, though, in the case of Orders of Olympus, there's perspective of multiple characters. And some bits, I would have to watch that character's video independently until I get to the bit back to where my original watches other YouTuber. And in the first season of like, where, what's called Origin Olympus, it was like 18 people to watch. Meaning I had to watch over 18 people series and skipping some bits to certain bits in the episode. Or sometimes I had to watch all of them at once. But still, worth it in a way though. It's kinda like you look at Pokemon, how there's like two games released and a third one, where essentially you had to buy all three to at least complete the thing. Or look at like Pokemon Red and Blue. I mean, sure, you can just have Red and Blue itself, get all the Pokemon. But then there's Eevee. There's only one in the game. There's no egg breeding, meaning I had to buy, either two blues or two reds, or maybe red, blue, and yellow. But yeah. But then again, though, that also go over like stars and things. But essentially, though, Devi Academy, we get to see the potion class and things. There was another episode talking about the bar. So locations we have and characters. So the groups in the series, I'm just call it groups or like teams, military, I don't know really. So basically the groups are the Hellfire Band, the Rank 1 group, the Bully Bunch, as some people say, Student Council, teachers and staff, whatever you want to say, the maid cafe staff, and the higher ups, being, the heads of hell in a way. The areas, are, the Devi, Academy itself, Devil's Kiss Maid Cafe, the Vodka Bar of Blue Spades, the Rank 1 dorms, and the Entrance 4 Circle. So yeah, as for the characters, there are a lot of characters, but a lot of different people. So yeah, so yeah, this is a series basically, on some episodes I will talk about differently, but this is me just skipping the shit and just going straight to it. So yeah. So basically though, like I said, the series had Julie as a character, drinking milk, and then everyone ranks up in the end. But the thing is though, doesn't matter if they ranked up, they were still gonna die. Which then makes you think, what is Morlock's dad doing in a way? You know? So think about it. Interesting character, but just really feels like a Devil May Cry in a way, Because well, his dad just reminds me of Mundus. Huh. So yeah, so season two, what's gonna happen? So my prediction in a way. So well, I don't know about the fans of things. Will we get to see like like you having a dream about like not saving eye or something, like basically like a flashback dream in a way. Like some movies and shows, like characters like sleeping, or like it's a dream, and basically it's like a flashback of what happened that day. We can say and they wake up and like they're like, and just like just wake up like panting, like scared and stuff. So that's one of the things to see. And as for the human world, what else is it gonna be? So yeah. I know this might be repeating some stuff and this video's going on longer than I want it to be. Essentially, though, I just want to talk about some of the stuff I liked the series and some of the stuff I didn't like. So, yeah. So, 30 episodes, all of them were good, Some I forget some of the plots about it or scenes from it, which essentially, if I am literally, like I said, skipping over certain elements of the episodes, it's because, well, these videos, like I said, are like 20 to 30 minutes long. Some are actually 40 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, hell, I may as well just, like, make a video of a compilation of all the episodes in one. I actually might do that. I should probably not, probably get copyrighted. Anyway, though, great series, great videos. I'll see you in the next one. About a different series, maybe. Don't know. Alright, bye.